Dad dicks, 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 dad dicks.
Bracket boys.
There you go.
I'm into it.
Bracket boys.
What's up?
Should we acknowledge the shit that's going on right now?
Me and Chavi touched on it for a fucking second, but yeah, go for it.
Should we do like a fucking moment of silence or something? Me and Maddie are probably going to the protest later in downtown. Yeah.
In every other profession, if you fuck up, like if you fuck up as a doctor, you're out. If you fuck
Yeah.
up as a teacher, you're fired.
Yeah.
Well, they get fired, and like you fucking.
They don't, and a lot of times they don't even get fired.
I
They
know,
don't get
but
fired,
I'm
they
just
get
saying, like,
transferred.
is that the worst that's going to happen to you? Is you're just going to get canned from your job, like you murdered a person, basically.
Yeah.
If that would have been like any other person, any Joe Blow on the street, you'd be in fucking prison, right?
Yeah.
But it's like the training that they receive is paramilitary training. You know what I mean? Like a lot more of those guys have gun boners than they do have fucking like communications and like psychology degrees. You know what I mean?
That's a really good point.
Yeah, and they're the ones being I heard it and I
Maddie.
came. They're the ones that are
Come in.
responding to mental health calls. Like
Right.
yeah, it's crazy.
The fact that people are like having a debate on whether or not there's systemic racism built into every aspect of American culture is a ridiculous kind of waste of time conversation, because it's like it's not a debate, like it's just like the facts.
Yeah.
What's up, bracketeers? What's bracketing? We're back with another episode. I am Rapido David at Rapido on Instagram. We got Chad Heisler. He's humping right now, aka Darth Elgar. We got Ray Alvidres, Huevos Grease on Instagram. That's gray balls for the Americans. And with the shark attack, we got Alex Chavez at I Hate Alex Chavez and Tattoo.Chavez. You can find his ink on all of us. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We got 4-5 episodes out right now that you can watch. Hit the notification bell.
Dude, I will literally, can I just say this? Can I interject, David?
Please, please, please.
I will literally come over to your house and perform oral services if you subscribe. Okay? Like,
Get at
comment,
least 2 more
subscribe,
viewers.
share to your friends.
Well,
You don't even know what I'll do for a share.
I have
I feel
several
like-
accounts. I have several accounts that I've subscribed to Bracket Boys on, so you owe me like 4 blowjobs, dude.
Oh, you better dish out, bitch.
I feel like in a
Get that bread
pandemic,
pudding heated up.
I feel like in a pandemic, just slanging bajays to strangers on the internet
Sketchy.
might be a conflict of interest.
Oh, dude, you can't get it
That'd be
from
wise.
cock.
You can't get it through or yeah, I think you can. I think you can.
Dude, are you guys ready for a daddy death match?
Oh
I've
yeah.
been waiting
Today's
for it.
episode is daddies.
Daddy!
Ray.
Yes, sir.
Who's your
Yes, sir.
daddy?
Oh, low blow. Just started off.
dude. All right, so can I kind of
I have my pops.
this is kind of my baby here, boys. Okay.
Okay, baby.
How's my audio quality?
It's phenomenal. You sound
Okay.
your lows are good, your mids are fucking crisp, and your highs are glorious.
Oh,
And that
that's
ass
what I'd love
is
to
hot.
hear. Okay. So we have a daddy death match, like I was saying before. Okay. This is a battle between TV dads. Okay. Now the criteria upon which we are judging is not necessarily who's the best father, although that does play into it.
Because mine should be in there then.
I feel like, yeah, I mean, Ray's
As the
vote,
best?
Ray's
As the
vote
best,
should
Ray?
be should hold a lot
I
of
thought-
weight. Which dad would he like to be his father?
Oh boy,
Ooh, that's very important.
that
Right?
is important. That is.
Okay, we got cool factor. We got, hey, we got fucking that dad dick energy. Who's got it?
The DD is always something to be considered when you're watching a family cartoon or comedy series.
Exactly.
The
That's
energy
like
of
an
the
X Factor.
dad dick.
That's X Factor.
Should we kick
For
this
sure.
shit off?
Kick it.
Kick it in the dick, dude.
Also, there's just, since we're talking about DDE, there's just something about dad dicks. You know what I mean? Larger than life.
They
You
get
you
some
showered next to him when you were a kid, and they were like face level, and those things
I
were
never did.
massive.
You might catch one on the chin a couple times,
Yeah, but have you ever gone back to your like old like elementary school and been like, man, this place is a lot fucking smaller than I remember?
Right.
You know,
Yes.
it's-
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
fucking-
Perspective. It's
Yeah,
perspective.
exactly.
You have
Yeah.
that
These
realization.
urinals are
but
way
yet,
small.
but yet they're balls, though. You know that the everything may be smaller, but the balls get bigger.
It's true.
That's
Like
a fact. And I love your passion about this.
Dad dicks, dad
Dad.
dicks, dad dicks.
Dude, Ray, hey, I'm so pumped you're here, dude. We fucking missed you last week.
I know,
Yeah.
guys. I know. And I was talking to Chavi about it before. It was fucking, it was out of my hands. I had shit I had to do, absolutely had to do. So from
Were
this
we
point
talking
forward.
shit about you?
Oh yeah, I saw it. I was hurt, but fuck it. It's all in good fun. Fuck you all, and love you all at the same time.
All right. Hey, who do we got in this first match, dude? I'm fucking ready to freaking start really freaking here. Really frick.
All right, start it off.
Who we got there?
First lineup today on the Daddy Deathmatch. Danny Tanner from local Boiz, San Francisco's Full House, up against Al.
The
No
legend.
man.
Oh, hell,
Bundy.
no introduction needed, Bundy. But I do have some bios for both of these gentlemen, okay? Danny
Okay.
Tanner, okay? Daniel Ernest Danny Tanner, portrayed by Bob Saget, legend, and by John Posey in the unaired pilot. Little
What?
known fact. A widowed father of 3 girls, Michelle, Stephanie, and DJ. He is a co-host of Wake Up San Francisco. Before that, he was a sportscaster. He is the brother-in-law of Jesse Katsopoulos and has a best friend named Joey Gladstone. Cut it out, okay?
Oh, stop.
Now,
Everywhere you look.
now that's gonna factor into it too, okay?
All right.
But we
Theme
got
song?
and theme songs,
Yeah.
dude. Love and marriage, love. You know what I mean?
Dude, so good. So good.
Okay, so Al Bundy is a misanthropic women's shoe salesman with a miserable life. He hates his job. His wife is lazy. His son is dysfunctional, especially with women, and his daughter is dim-witted and promiscuous.
Oh,
Al Bundy is an unsuccessful middle-aged shoe salesman with a miserable life and an equally dysfunctional family. Whew. I mean,
The show is not nearly as depressing as you just made it sound.
it really isn't. But it's.
I mean, it sounds like your average American family.
would I want Al Bundy as my dad? No, I can't say I would.
Are you sure?
Yeah, dude. Al Bundy's fucking clutch, dude.
Al
He's
Bundy's
pretty
pretty
clutch.
chill.
Yeah.
You
feel
want
like if
your
you
dad
go-
just be calling you a bitch all the time?
But the thing is,
It's more
I feel
to it
like
than
Al
that.
Bundy's family was against him. You know what I mean? He couldn't believe what was going on around him.
That could
You know
be
what
the
I mean?
case.
Huh?
That could be the case.
I'm saying, like, his family is a pretty big disappointment. You know what I mean? Danny Tanner had it like easy street, dude.
Oh yeah, Easy Street with a dead wife.
Oh my God.
Well, but wait, no, it takes a village to raise a family, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
And
Danny,
that's what
okay,
he had.
Danny had Joey and he had Jesse.
Mm-hmm. He had
But
his dream job, right?
Yeah. Al Bundy was solo taking heat from freaking Kelly and Bud and let's not forget
Dog.
frickin' Egg.
Bud was a
dog.
fucking asshole, dude.
They were always
Bud was
doing
an
shit.
asshole.
I have a
They're both
question.
assholes. But it's like, are they assholes because they were born assholes? Nature versus nurture. Okay, nature always wins.
What was his neighbor?
Fucking what was it?
Fucking the I can't say it, but he thought of her as a lesbian woman. Right?
Yes.
But she was not. She was married to that one dude.
Right.
2 guys.
And he hated her.
Yeah, she's fucking annoying.
She is annoying.
I have a question.
Everyone was mean to Al Bundy, and he was not happy on his life either. But also, I don't understand. I feel like he did play a big part in that, because I feel like I couldn't get why like he wasn't into Peg.
He was
inside knowledge.
Life.
I knew a girl who went to school with Bob Saget's kids.
Bob Saget.
She went to a birthday party for his daughter's 14th birthday party, and he basically called her a whore in his toast in front of all her friends and family.
Who knows?
He's a funny guy.
So he's the real life Al Bundy.
Right. But you know what? Ed O'Neill, I would want that guy to be my real life dad.
Modern Family?
Right. Sign me up. I wish that'd be rad if I had a grandpa like that.
Dude, and he's fucking hilarious, dude. Even if you are taking kind of the brunt of his shit, it's hilarious.
Yeah. Who's funnier? I mean, on the show, Al Bundy. In real life, Bob Saget. I mean, fucking, he's hilarious.
Yeah, that's true. He's hilarious.
But we're judging the characters themselves. So,
right.
Who are you guys feeling?
I feel like.
Go ahead.
I was saying, I mean, who knows? I mean, okay, if everything was different, nothing would be the same, right? But I feel like if I'd grown up with Danny Tanner as a dad, I would have just been running all over that fool. You know what I mean? I think he would have been beside himself. You know what I mean? Honestly, what were the tough times that they went through on Full House?
Let me just, can I say this? Can I maybe bring up a point that might sway your opinion?
Okay, and then I'll have a counterpoint, but go ahead.
And I would like to ask each and every one of you one single question. And I'll go one by one. Alex, do you love your mother?
Yeah.
Ray, do you love your mother?
Yeah.
David, do you love your mother?
A little too much, yeah.
Okay, you pick Danny Tanner as the father that you want. Guess what? No mother.
Right.
Gone.
Right.
David, go ahead.
And I think that's a point for Danny Tanner, because I think considering he did a great job raising those girls.
Yeah, he did.
Wouldn't you say those girls turned out better than Al Bundy's kids?
To be fair,
that's not necessarily realistic, because you lose your mother, you're going to be a little bit more dysfunctional than they are.
Maybe not. Yeah. They had 3 wonderful grown men to show them the way.
And what was
hey, who knows what Uncle Joey's doing behind the scenes?
Nobody.
All right, but what was Uncle Joey's? What was Danny's co-star's name?
Joey Gladstone.
Yeah, but who played
Danny?
him?
No, the co-host.
Oh,
the co-host on Good Morning San Francisco.
I don't remember that.
I
yes, you do. She was a babe, dude.
Did he bang her?
I think that the Full House whole thing was just a little bit too picture perfect, and I like the fact that the Bundys were fucking dysfunctional, and it was a little bit more relatable for me, as in not this picture perfect fucking, okay, we go through hardships because we're out of eggs. You know what I mean? They had the fucking struggle. The Bundys struggled, and they had just had real life kind of stuff. Even though it was funny and some of it was a little far fetched, for me it just felt a little bit more relatable, I guess.
Yeah, especially the talking dog. Very relatable.
Okay. Also, though, I gotta say, for the Bundys, when push comes to shove, you don't fuck with the Bundys.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
they will all gang up on your ass.
For all the shit they talk, and as much as they hate each other and all that stuff, the cornerstone of that show is that when push comes to shove, the Bundys link up and will destroy. They'll take your car apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's not a lot they won't do. They're not afraid to take it to the mattresses.
Yeah, they let it all hang out, but they also fucking bring the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will say this: since I love my mother, I'm choosing Al Bundy.
I love.
How does that make sense? How is that an argument? Like that's just saying like I love pizza. I guess that's a point for fucking shoes.
Well, if you're voting for
considering-
shoes, that's another vote for the Bundys.
I used to say, as a person who used to sell women's shoes, I can commiserate with Al Bundy. Okay, it's not a good time trying to force on a pair of Uggs on a robust woman, huge ankles. Okay.
All right, let's
Yes
put
to
it
that.
to a vote. Let's put it to a vote.
Okay. Bundy.
Bundy.
Tanner.
Wow. I'm
Odd
gonna
man
say
out, son of a bitch.
there's some lineups that are coming up, and this is gonna be good, dude. I don't know. All right.
All right,
But
Bundy
Bundy moves
moves on.
Dude, Peg.
I'm not upset.
Peg was
It's
hot.
round one. You know, he's a good dad.
It's
I
early
don't-
in the game, baby.
I'm not upset.
It's early in the game.
Also, yeah, Peg Bundy, dude, A++.
Super hot, dude. Yeah, super hot.
Yeah.
And then later she gets so dark on Sons of Anarchy. You know,
Oh,
Yeah.
Gemma.
like he really ruined her. You know,
And
to-
yeah, but
for
she's
her to
also
turn to
Lilo,
that.
you know, the one-eyed space babe.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
All right.
She's been, dude. Kate Segal is, as we all know, that's Steven
Wife
Smith.
wife to Steven, right?
No, she's not.
Yeah.
No, we don't know. You should Google
I,
that.
was, I thought you guys were serious, and my mind was
No.
blown, dude.
Who
Yeah.
you got?
George Jetson versus the Frederick K. Flintstone.
Wow. Okay. Now this
George
is
Jetson.
this is gonna be a tough one. Okay. You got the future versus the past. Okay. So up first in this little daddy death match, we got George Jetson. He is the husband of Jane Jetson and the father of teenage daughter Judy and elementary school age son Elroy. George
Elroy.
resides with his family in the Skypad apartments in Orbit City. In the future, with the trappings of science fantasy depictions of American life in the future, such as robot servants, flying saucer-like cars, and moving sidewalks.
Okay.
We got old Fred Flintstone. Fred
Rock
Flintstone
breaker.
was the prehistoric dad in the animated comedy The Flintstones, a primetime TV series that aired from 1960 to 1966. Wow, only a 6-year run and it's still this fucking relevant?
There
That's
was only
surprising
like
to
three.
me.
There was only 3 cartoons back then, and the other one was the Jetsons.
Okay, that's fair. Fred was a blustery, egotistical Stone Age family man who lived in the town of Bedrock and worked in a rock quarry.
He's a rock breaker.
Now, you want to fucking, hey, when I went to school, I'd be like, my dad can kick your dad's ass, right? In this fucking daddy death match, Fred Flintstone, dude, he's fucking tossing boulders, and those aren't rocks. Those are his fucking nards, okay?
Yeah.
Dude, he is a passionate, thick man, and George Jetson is a fucking twink, no doubt about it.
Oh, I got a robot servant. Fred Flintstone's like, hold on, let me fucking pedal my car with my bare feet.
Yeah.
Or like his pet fucking dinosaur.
Yeah. And like, I mean, just like the life that they live, George Jetson is an elitist Sky City cloud smoking bitch. And Fred Flintstone is there with the people, with the animals, you know, a veritable Dr. Doolittle, if you will, you know what I mean? And just like the quality of life from the wisecracking animal appliances, it's like, who could ever pass up a life in the town of Bedrock?
I mean, he's a blue collar working class hero, dude.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what really stands out for me about Fred Flintstone. He was like a man of the people, for the people. He busted his ass. He busted rocks. He's the man.
He
And his
probably
wife
busted
was
rocks
hot.
with his ass.
His wife was hot. And you know what? And Barney's a good dude, man. Who's George's best friend?
Fucking, who knows?
I don't think he has a best
Oh,
friend.
does the Jetsons? Excuse me, gentlemen. Does the Jetsons
Basically
have
Sprockets.
a cereal that's the best cereal of all time?
No.
Well,
don't.
you know, maybe fourth or fifth best cereal of all time if we want to
Ooh.
go back episodes.
Son of a bitch. I'm
yeah.
going Freddie Flynn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
I don't
go
even
Fred.
have to fucking pontificate anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never really liked. He seemed the Jetsons was very what's that word I'm looking for?
Stuck up.
Douchey.
Yeah.
It's a slaughter. I mean, do you remember when you were a kid? Like, at least for me, like, I don't know which one came on first, but I
Flintstones.
was looking forward to the Flintstones and kind of tuning out afterwards.
I
Now,
agree.
what do you guys remember? I somewhat remember the Flintstones theme song. Do you remember the Jetsons theme song?
A
I
little
just
bit.
remember
We're
the part.
Jetsons or something like that.
I just remember the part that's like,
That's the
"Meet George
Flintstones.
Jetson.
Yeah, that's the song. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
His
the Flintstones?
dog Elroy or
Flintstones.
Elroy?
Meet
Meet the
Flintstones.
Flintstones.
They're
They're
a
a
modern
modern
day
family.
from
In
the
the
town
town
of
of
Bedrock.
Bedrock.
They're a page right out of history. Wilma!
Yeah, dude, Flintstones all the fucking way. Fred.
All the way.
All right, we're not even gonna vote, right?
Yeah,
No,
Fred
no need.
giving it one for
Fuck
the
you,
sweet
George
boys.
Jetson. Fuck you, George
Yeah,
Jetson.
you're a bitch, George.
His name is
Fucking
Jorge.
coddled little freaking space bitch.
And his wife was a total Karen, whereas
Very
Fred's
Karen.
wife was just a fucking babe, dude, with that pearl necklace.
Oh,
He
dude.
gave her that.
I bet he did.
Oh, he did.
I bet, dude. I bet those fucking cavemen are fucking swingers. You know what I mean?
Oh, guaranteed.
Also,
Just eating brontosaurus.
Fucking, what's her name?
Betty.
Fred had so much steez, dude. Like that outfit, dude. You know he got that from Supreme.
Shut the fuck up.
Fred's a hype beast.
He's a total hype beast, dude.
Leopard
Alright,
print
we got
is for gangsters. All right, moving on. Red Foreman versus Mike Brady.
Now this is gonna be a fucking knockdown drag out. Okay. Now,
Is it?
Red Foreman. Red is a gruff veteran with a dry sense of humor who served in World War II as a U.S. Navy sailor stationed aboard a destroyer, which was sunk in the Pacific and in Korea. Also, as a sailor, Red's hobbies include hunting and fishing. His wife is Kitty Foreman, annoying as fuck.
Dude,
Is a
the kitty's
grumpy.
fucking awesome.
I'm sorry, hold on. Grumpy, tough, no nonsense father, and tends to favor his daughter Lori, whom he does not realize is extremely promiscuous, and is shrew over his son Eric, whom he considers soft and wimpy, often calling him a dumbass. Okay. Now,
Also, he repeatedly threatens to put his foot up people's asses, and I think that is just fucking classic.
all right. Mike Brady, okay, from the Brady Bunch. Mike has a firm personal integrity coupled with a strong sense of ethics. For example, he once refused to participate in a commercial if it meant saying a product is the best when he believes it isn't. Mike is a highly qualified and well-respected architect, although he has had his share of failures, as we all have. Okay. Now, first failure we could mention of old Mike was his marriage, okay? Divorced piece of shit. Now, Red Foreman threatened a lot of people to put his foot up their ass. Has he ever done it? Has he ever followed through?
He's a fucking vet.
I don't care about his relationship with animals, okay?
Dude, his boot has been up some asses. And probably some Nazi asses, dude.
He's a World War II veteran and a Korean War veteran. And like, I don't want to get into what how the Korean War turned out. But Red Foreman is no pushover. You know what I mean? And also, I got to say this, as far as like military strategists, Mike Brady couldn't pull out of a fucking driveway. You know how many fucking kids that guy has before fucking combined family, dude?
That's true.
Red Foreman plays with his head on a swivel, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
to me,
his
it's
wife
no
is also a
contest,
banger as well, considering she brought her fair share of kids into the mix as well.
dude.
Who are you talking about, Mike?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Now hold on here. Who's got better hair? As somebody
Dude, come
who
on.
has a
That's a
very
low blow.
great head of hair myself,
That's a low blow.
and a very good hairline, which you can't really see right now because it's covered.
Hey, as someone that proudly rocks the bald head, I think you should be siding with Red.
Red.
Well, the problem with that is David, he doesn't proudly rock it. He's got a fucking, it goes all the way around here. Commit, brother. You're halfway bald, commit to the rest. Shave it off.
That's a
I'd
good
say,
point.
given
That's
the
a good point.
context, wait. Red Foreman committed a large part of his life to stomping out Nazis. You know what I mean? Domestic and otherwise.
And Koreans.
And Koreans. But I think that maybe he didn't want to have a skinhead given his track record in the service.
That's a valid point.
Well, actually, has there ever been a black person on that 70s show?
Yeah.
Who? Now I gotta believe that Mike Brady is a progressive man, even in the 60s. I feel like he probably has been on a march or a protest or two in his life. Red Foreman? I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
it's kind of funny, like Red Foreman, the type of shit he's been through in his life, and then to have this 70s roll around and probably be just like so disappointed. I mean, like you go and fight in World War II in Korea, and you come home and kids are just fucking pussies, dude. And you gotta like raise a kid like Eric. I mean, love it, love the era, but like as a World War II veteran, you have to just be like, what the fuck is this?
Stephen
Also-
Hyde's dad.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna say now, who's the fucking middle kid of the Brady bunch who's like Marsha?
Jan.
Right. Now that you could place blame on that on the wife. I even forget her name. Jan? Who knows?
No, Jan was the daughter.
Okay. Anyways,
That's Hyde's dad, right there.
Hyde.
That's
I was trying to
Hyde.
remember.
now were they friends? Was Red
That's
and
his-
Hyde's dad friends?
What?
I'm just trying to speak to his moral character. Okay.
Are you trying to call Red Foreman a fucking racist, bro?
Could be. I'm just saying I don't know.
I think you're wrong. I think if we go back and check the records, I don't have that wide of a or detailed of a recollection of the entire series, but I'm pretty sure that Red is of the highest moral caliber.
Okay.
Also, Red, diehard Packers fan. You know, what is Mike Brady passionate about?
The right thing, fathering children. Now I'm gonna get back to my previous point, where that Marsha, right? She was kind of freaking, she wasn't getting enough attention. You could place blame on that with the mother, but Mike's kids, they all seemed pretty well rounded. They all seemed like they got equal attention and they all received equal love. Now, Eric, he was getting kind of a raw end of the deal, right? He only had 2 kids, and he favored one over the other.
Oh, I mean,
He loves Eric, dude. He feels
He's just hard on
responsible
him.
to
I think like
bring him up in the right way.
I feel like context is significant. You know what I mean? Because like, what do you think that Red's dad was a real affectionate, loving guy? For sure not. Do you think Red got a lot of hugs and kisses as he was fucking humping through the mud overseas, fighting for world? I don't know. Actually, let's not get into why those people were fighting, but fighting
Yeah.
a lot. I don't think.
Dollars to donuts. I don't think so.
Yeah, and like, 'cause what was Mike Brady doing? Fucking going to architecture school.
Dude, fuck Mike Brady, dude.
Yeah, I would agree,
I gotta
dude.
say it. I gotta say
Who-
it, dude. It again falls into that category of fucking
Okay.
picture perfect.
Speaking of, who'd you rather bang?
Oh, I think for Red, because he kind of demean you while you're doing it. And I'm into
Oh
that
yeah,
sort of
can you
thing.
pull Red's hair? No.
You can on the side. You get that side pull, baby.
Come on.
Oh, dumbass.
Fucking.
You're behind him and you're just reaching forward and you're just getting
Whoa, if you think
Get it
if you
already,
think you're,
dumbass.
if you think you're topping fucking Red Foreman, you're high, dude. He'd be behind you slipping that Kimura, dude, and then just fucking I got.
Also into it. He's a
Red is for sure
DC.
I feel like
Dude, if
Mike's
you're a sub-
probably a versatile.
If you're a sub,
Oh, there's no way.
Red Foreman's
He's a
your
giver
dream,
and a
dude.
taker.
No, Red's a pitcher the whole way, Bubba, guaranteed.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
You'd have
saying
to
Mike
really
Brady.
fight for that.
Mike Brady's versatile.
Oh, Mike Brady's a freaking catcher all day. He's taking all the punny. He's taking it, Bubba.
I like to give punny. All right, let's put this to a vote, dude. Red
Right.
Foreman,
Red.
Mike Brady, Mike Delicious Curls Brady.
You're taking it. Red wins out, Bubba.
All right.
Hey, Red could curl his hair
Chad.
too.
Chad, you're
Yeah.
gonna binge a show right now. Would you rather watch that 70s show or the Brady Bunch?
That's a good point. That's a very
70s.
good point.
Yeah.
But I think we all learned.
If you said Brady Bunch, I was gonna be like, you fucking liar.
Dude, who really watches the Brady Bunch? Have you ever watched?
I've seen it. I used to watch it.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
I've never sat down and watched an entire episode of the Brady Bunch ever in my life.
Reruns and shit. Yeah.
I watched the Brady Bunch movie when they re-released it.
I was just about to say the Brady Bunch movie. I think I watched, but that was about it.
I gotta unlock the door real quick and
Okay.
put another bang.
For what?
right. That fucking jacket is killing.
cleaner.
Oh, you should have
I gotta
sided
take
with
a
freaking
dump,
Mike
man.
Brady then. Got a house cleaner, highfalutin ass,
Yeah,
Well,
she's gonna
look-
clean the shit out of our house because we
Fucking
need it.
George Jetson ass motherfucker.
right?
I think we all learned something very important. It's that Chad has a very different relationship with the Brady Bunch than your average
That's
bear.
what we're hearing. But I think
Yeah.
it's more of a sexual connotation because he just wants to bang Mike.
Yeah. Well, if you think
I'm
about it,
saying,
like
who would I rather?
You don't like the fight, do you? You just like the easy jump in the fucking boat. That's Mike. He just jumps in the boat. Red's gonna make you fight for that fish.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
don't call it a fish. It's great.
Little boy kuka.
Oh god. Man puss. All right, who we got next, dude?
Hold on, I gotta grab my phone so I can see.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Hey, we'll edit it out.
I'm pissed, dude. Dude, look at this tail right here, bro.
Chad, this is fucking dude. Great idea, dude.
Thank
So
you,
much
dude.
better than pants. I mean, I think pants would have been fun, but because it's funny to get really passionate about like basic shit. But
It's gonna be hard to follow this, dude. I've already been racking my brain about what could come next.
Dude, there's
And I
so
got a little teaser, if you don't mind, a little teaser. I'm thinking historical figures on the next one.
Who's got the next bracket?
I think I do.
Okay.
No, it's
No,
it might be
David.
me.
Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Chavi.
Yeah.
It's Chavi.
I'll let you handle that one.
Okay.
I'll brainstorm for a week.
all right.
Okay.
All right, who do we got next?
Next up on the Daddy Deathmatch, Tim,
The Tool Man.
Tool Man Taylor versus one of my favorite TV dads of all time, Carl Winslow.
All right, Tim,
and I got
Toolman Taylor of Home Improvement. Tim Taylor is the husband of Jill Taylor and father of Brad, Randy, and Mark, a bunch of little twinks, and lives in the suburbs of Detroit. Most of his time is spent in his garage working with his large collection of tools on his hot rod. Also, also had a show called what was it?
Tool Time.
Tool Time, right? And now we get into the lovable Carl Winslow. Let me find his ass.
Was he a
There
cop?
we go.
He was a
All right.
cop.
Carl
right?
Winslow was a
Carl
cop.
Winslow.
He was a cop.
Yeah.
Carl Winslow, thick boy. Okay.
Oh, I
is a
love him already.
stocky,
Buddy.
hardworking, and humble man, despite. All right, hold on. Carl Winslow is a stocky, hardworking, and humble man, despite that Steve is driving him crazy in most episodes. He is a police officer for the Chicago Police Department. He starts out as a police sergeant, next lieutenant, and then captain. Carl takes his role as the breadwinner of the household very seriously.
That's all he gets as an intro, is that he takes his job serious?
That's harsh.
Give us more.
He did so much.
Carl Winslow is a firm but fair, loving, communicative, progressively minded champion of the underdog who stands up for himself and what's right, regardless of the potential consequences. Carl
Not only
Winslow
that,
is a G.
he's a community leader.
He's a community leader. He's a true family man. He does show up when any of his kids have problems. You know what I mean? He's a peacemaker. He's a rule enforcer. But you know what? Carl Winslow is talk about moral fiber. That
Yeah.
dude's made out of fucking moral Kevlar. You know what I'm saying?
What's Carl Winslow doing? Protecting, serving, and raising the heck out of some kids, and some fucking weird kids at that.
And dealing
And
with fucking Urkel's fucking ridiculous ass.
What's Tim the Toolman Taylor doing? He's getting his makeup done. All right, he's getting ready for airtime. You know.
He's doing a lot of booger sugar is what's really.
Let's not forget the massive misogynistic undertones of that whole show.
Right.
Also, but point for Tim Taylor. You know, Carl Winslow fathered possibly one of the strangest children of all time.
Who?
Whereas Tim Urkel, dude.
No, Urkel wasn't his kid.
Wasn't his kid?
Oh, well, fuck
Urkel
me,
was a
right?
neighbor.
He's trying to bang his daughter.
Yeah.
Right. The whole point of this is I'm just saying Tim Taylor's kids were fucking dreamboats.
Okay, here's another point for old.
Only like 1.5 of them.
Here's another point for old Carl. Tim Taylor, okay? When he's going through some tough times and he couldn't quite figure shit out, where did he go? He went
His neighbor.
He went next door to fucking Wilson or whatever the fuck.
Well, he was clutch, dude. The neighbor was clutch.
Oh, he was clutch.
Yeah.
And he provided a lot of wisdom. Guess who was providing the wisdom in the fucking Winslow household? Old
Big
Carl
Windy
himself.
Dub.
Yeah. I gotta say Carl on this one because he's so lovable, dude.
Real
He's
quick,
great.
both wives, total babes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jill was hot.
Yeah, Joe was hot, but the kids were annoying as fuck.
I didn't like Randy or whatever.
I didn't like any of them.
They all pissed me off.
Jonathan Taylor
Laura,
Thomas, dude.
Eddie?
Dude, whatever. That guy, S a D.
So do we got
Tool Time was dope though.
It was a good show. And Al Borland, give me a break. Al Borland was fucking sick. We should have had Al Borland on there, but I don't think he fathered any kids.
But he loved his wood.
Yeah.
He did. And who doesn't?
Al is sad. Talk about a sad man on TV. That's.
But he was pretty clutch. He was pretty
clutch. He's a great friend, great like sidekick, but. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim. He's funny. I guess you know what. That is a point for Tim though. Who would you rather fucking have as a dad cracking jokes? Carl Winslow.
Oh, well, dude. Tim Allen obviously is fucking way funnier than Carl Winslow.
Right? Right?
I feel like more than a couple episodes were dedicated to how distracted Tim was from his family. Like the whole shtick, I feel like, was like Tim was either working on the show or working on an invention or working on the car and like ignoring his son's like drug habit and ignoring. I mean,
True.
I got deep.
like it was like he had to go out to talk to fucking fence face just to be like, oh, so like I should spend time with my family. It's like, fucking moron, dude.
Hey. Now, who would I want as my dad more? Probably Tim Taylor. Who do I need? Who would I need as a dad?
Carl Winslow.
Raymond,
Winslow.
Dude.
where do these two rank on your dads to be?
Who is that aimed towards?
You know, gotta have your pops. Who would you want your pops to be?
Oh God, I like Winslow because he is so family oriented and he is like do the right thing and nurture and all that stuff. I feel like Tim kind of got a little bit of a bad rap, but Alex, you did bring up a good point because it is mostly about a show about like how he has to dial in and like get more involved in the family or whatever, and he's kind of like, oh Jill, you handle it kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to say Carl Winslow on that one, even though I feel like he could be possibly a helicopter dad, like on your shit all the time.
Ooh, that's good. That's fair. That's
I
fair.
think that's better though
You
than
didn't even let
having
Urkel
an
bang
absent
Laura.
dad.
He should have let her.
You should have let Urkel bang her.
Come on, Urkel just needs a little. He just needs to get it wet, dude. He's a good. What harm is Urkel gonna do? Give me a break.
Wait a minute.
Did I do that? No, you didn't do Laura. Okay.
Okay, but wait a minute. Let's rewind here. Just being like super nice and really pouring it on does not entitle little nerdy Steve to get any action from a babe like Laura.
Laura was a babe.
Yeah, but Stefan.
Oh God, Stefan. I fucking forgot all about that.
Stefan
Yeah.
banged her.
Did Stefan ever get? Did he get Laura when he was Stefan?
Oh, he gave her the punny.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that kind of show. It was TGIF.
I will say this: I enjoyed watching Home Improvement probably a little bit more than Family Matters, just for entertainment value. Honestly, that's
I
being
love
honest.
me some Family Matters.
Yeah, I think. Well, didn't one follow the other one in the lineup?
I'm not sure. I
think there was a
remember.
little bit of
It's been
overlap.
so long.
Yeah.
So what are we saying here? What are we?
I mean, wait, real quick. We can all agree that fucking Home Improvement and Family Matters take a huge shit on Step by Step, right?
Oh God, I don't even know that show, to be honest.
I don't even
I've never
want
even watched Step by Step. Not once.
All right. Carl Winslow.
Ah,
Carl Winslow.
unanimous.
Hey, also side note, the reason why I'm wearing this this wig
Yeah.
for Webo's Grease over here. Okay, this is a salute. Glad to have you back. We missed you last week, Bubba.
I got a Helen Ray's shirt.
Nice.
Yep.
Ray.
Hell yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
Bubba.
actually made out of Ray's
My
pubes.
ball hair.
Yeah. So salute, Ray.
Love you guys.
Okay, who we got next?
What is it?
Up next. Oh, spilled water behind me. Not a big deal. This is going to come down on my head any moment now. P-tier Griffin versus Homer J. Simpson.
Dude, this is a
This is
fucking
hard.
This
This
is
is
a
hard.
tough one. Because they're
Why are you
both
doing
shitty
that?
parents.
Why are you doing that?
Boy,
Right. Okay, so let's go with Peter Griffin. Peter Justin Lowenbrow Griffin McFinnigan, Sr., born Justin Peter Griffin, formerly Steve Helmsley Gerber,
What?
June 22nd, 1953, is the titular main protagonist of the show. He's a man of Irish descent, currently residing in Quahog, Rhode Island, with his wife Lois Griffin and his three children, Stewie, Meg, and Peter Jr. Okay. Homer. Homie. Homer J. Simpson, born May 12, 1956, is the main protagonist of the series. He is the spouse of Marge Simpson and the father of Bart Simpson, Lisa Simpson, and Maggie Simpson. Homer is overweight, said to be 240 pounds, lazy, and often ignorant of the world around him. Could be an alcoholic as well. Loves him some duff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
First, okay, Alex, go first, then come back to me.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Oh, I was just gonna say, you know, Homer may not hold up over time the way Peter Griffin will, because he abused the shit out of his son. Let's be honest. You know, if if any of our dads strangled us, you know, like, not a great dad.
Why you little
Dude.
dude?
Now, was Bart a little shit? Yeah. Yeah, he was.
Did he deserve to be throttled?
No.
I mean, dude, who's gonna hold up over time more?
Dude, The Simpsons have been running forever.
But
Simpsons
the
have been
Family
around.
Guy is catching up, you know?
This is I gotta say this is probably the toughest one for me so far.
I just want to say, they're both alcoholics,
Yeah.
like straight up. And while like absolutely we've seen Homer J put hands on his son and choke him, I've never seen him leave a mark, you know, as opposed to the intense level of psychological abuse that goes on in the Griffin household. You know what I mean? Like, I'm surprised that Meg hasn't killed herself yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of an abuse.
Yeah,
a lot of abuse
that's a
on
lot
both
of
sides.
abuse.
Yeah, on both sides.
I will say, you know, Homer, Duff drinker. Let's be real. That's Budweiser. He's a Bud man. Peter, Pawtucket Ale, which is basically Samuel Adams. So
I'm a Sam
he's a
Adams.
real American.
I'm a Sam Adams man over Budweiser.
Dude, over butt wiper? Absolutely.
What
I
about
know, but
Coors?
just in terms of true
What is
American.
that? You mean freaking piss water?
You mean the Bala de Plata, dude? The silver bullet, bro?
Dude. This is fucking. They're both thick. They're both passionate. Well, actually, is Homer passionate?
About donuts.
He's pretty apathetic about most things.
Is it Peter who beats the shit out of a chicken a bunch of times?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is odd because Lois calls him Peter.
You're making a connection there. I see what you're doing. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, do I condone animal abuse? No. Do I condone abuse of your own children? Yes. So, Homer, that's a point for Homer.
Let's go tick for tack, right? Santa's Little Helper versus
Brian.
Oh, Brian takes it.
Brian all day.
Brian.
Brian's clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, can't forget as far as pets go, Santa's Little Helper isn't trying to fuck Marge, you know?
It's true.
Yeah.
Brian's always trying to get it
Right.
Lois.
Yeah. Like Peter's own best friend, man's best friend, is trying to pork his wife like at any time.
But you know what?
Hey.
Lois is kind of bad though.
She's
So
throwing it at him kind of sometimes.
yeah, Lois.
Pretty.
Yeah, she's playing.
She leads
the
him
Yeah,
on.
going
She
on.
leads him on. She likes having him in
Okay.
her pocket.
Hey, Maggie versus fucking Stewie.
No, it'd be Maggie versus
Stewie,
Lisa.
dude. Stewie.
It'd be Maggie versus Lisa.
No.
Oh,
It'd be
Lisa.
Maggie.
Yeah.
No, it's
Stewie
Maggie
versus the little one. Stewie,
Wait.
Maggie is the little
Maggie
one.
is the little one.
Maggie's the baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about.
Okay. Hold on now.
Yeah.
Here we go. Maggie versus Stewie. Stewie all day.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Lisa versus Meg. Meg's an idiot. Lisa.
Lisa.
Bart versus Peter Jr. Bart all
Bart.
the way. That's 3-1.
Bart.
Yeah, but
Is-
to no fault of Homer's that they're the cooler kids, you know?
Yeah.
Is that-
Homer didn't really do. That's all Marge is doing,
Yeah.
pretty much.
He sure did punish his child when his child acted up, didn't he?
Oh,
Yeah. Dude, did Brian Griffin even skate, bro?
no, he didn't.
I don't think Brian.
Brian's no, it's not
yeah, wait.
Brian. Oh, Brian the dog?
Yeah.
Oh no, who am I thinking of?
Oh
Peter
boy.
Jr.?
Peter Jr.
Oh boy.
Wait, is his name Junior?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's Peter Jr. He has a different name.
No, it's Chris.
It said in the fucking
Yeah,
Chris.
it's Chris.
Chris.
God, we're gonna get so much hate right now.
I remember
That's the fucking thing.
he said Peter Jr. and I was like, I don't know who Peter Jr. is.
Well, you
He's
know,
not even in there.
Bart's definitely better than Peter Jr.
Yeah, for sure, because he doesn't exist.
Chris can barely walk,
Yeah.
dude. Chris is just
Ooh.
barely not dead.
Yeah.
Can Can
Kind of-
Bart grow a soul patch?
Yeah, but can Peter Jr.?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Peter
I
Jr.
swear to
cannot.
God, Chad.
He has one. Dude.
I never was like, man, I want to be Chris Griffin. You
Yeah,
know,
I don't
never
think
ever.
anybody-
Okay, here's another thing here, dude. I'm about to get fucking biblical on y'all.
Oh,
right
fuck.
now, okay? Ah, yeah, exactly. Okay, in a fucking goddamn fight, in a fight to the death. This is a David versus Goliath. Okay, Chris is he's thick, and he's passionate. Complete idiot. Bart, small, slight frame, right?
Husky
But he's got that slingshot. Okay.
and a skateboard.
And if you've ever seen
Slingshot
Treehouse
to
of
the
Horror,
freaking eye. Slingshot to the eye of fucking Chris. Chris goes down. Bart for the W.
Bart for the W. But we're
Dude,
not.
All right, but like,
okay,
but
okay,
that's
let's
for
completely
kids.
different bracket.
What death match of Peter Griffin versus Homer Simpson? in a
Dude,
fight?
I don't know. I think both can take a lot of punishment, dude. I think that would be a
Yeah.
freaking awesome fight, honestly. I don't know who. I honestly don't know who would win that fight because Homer, as you see, he fought Dredrick Tatum, and he just took a fucking whooping.
Oh yeah,
Remember
he
that?
literally just gets punched in the face until the other guy just gives up. Also, Peter had glasses. No,
Yeah.
Did he?
knock those frames off of his face. Oh, where is he? Where is he? I don't know.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
fucking
and he's
did.
got a ball chin. You punch him right in that ball chin, he's going down, bro.
Palestinian.
Stomach's hurt.
Both have pretty excellent theme songs.
Yes,
Can you sing them for us?
in the key of A flat.
The
Okay,
Simpsons. The Simpsons
Major.
theme song, written by Danny Elfman, one of the best theme songs of all
Legend.
time.
And then Family Guy is well, I remember the end is like but there's a Family Guy. Oh, but the beginning is like, it seems today that all you see is violence and movies and sex on TV.
I don't know. They're both pretty catchy.
Damn it, Lewis.
Dude, and the Simpsons, every like little intro scene was different.
Yeah.
Yep. I have to go Homer based on just being pretty much raised on The Simpsons. I mean, I love the Family Guy, and I think it's pretty fucking awesome. But just me being a child or a kid and watching The Simpsons growing up, I got to give it to Homer. And Homer cracks me the fuck up. So does Peter.
I
though.
mean, I would agree with you. Like Simpsons, I grew up with it, but to me, like when Family Guy came out, I feel like it just made The Simpsons feel like so much less funny. It was just like, oh shit, like this is actually funny.
The even funnier part about that is we're not arguing about the fucking merits of the show. This is Homer versus Peter. Okay.
Okay, but like,
No, but that's
also,
what
which
we've
show
been
would you
talking
rather
about the whole
watch?
time is
Which show would
Lisa
you rather
and
watch?
Bart, you know.
I don't know. I could watch either one. I could. Right? I don't know.
But who would you want as your dad?
Who would you rather bang?
Homer. I'd rather have Homer as my dad.
Even though you'd be throttled?
I mean, I'm for only a little bit, but yeah, I'd rather have. I feel like I've seen more great, like, because with fucking Peter Griffin, it's like again with the fucking like pop culture references, again with like these like out of control metaphors. Don't get me wrong, I love a good analogy, you know what I mean? But like Homer J is again, I feel like the Al Bundy factor.
Yeah.
What put him over the top of Danny Tanner is that Homer J, when the fucking rubber hits the road, he's gonna show up for you and be there and be your dad.
I want to check with you guys though. Like, couldn't we definitely say, as far as who's on the board right now, that Peter and Homer are the worst dads as far as fathers go for what we have on the board?
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Check the sheets. Yeah, absolutely.
Thus far, I'd say so.
I'd take every other one before one of those abusive alcoholics.
I'm going Homer, dude. That's my vote. That's
Ah.
that's my vote.
I'm going Homer.
I'm not mad, dude. I mean, I guess I'd go Peter, but then, you know, part of that's because I like the show more. But, you know, it's a hard one. It's a tough
Rob,
one.
you
Like,
going Homer?
No, he's not going Homer.
Wait,
Are you going, Homer?
Chavi went Homer, right?
Yeah,
No.
I went Homer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. What were you saying, David?
I mean, it's just like a push for me. Like, I'm not mad either way. Like, I'd probably lean towards Peter Griffin, but you know,
That's fair.
Dude, hey,
I really
you're
wount
in
want
trouble?
either of them as my dad. You know.
Yeah, you're in trouble. You don't want to get fucking punished. Just fucking put a donut in fucking Homer's face. Fine.
Easily swayed.
Yeah. You can
Homer-
rail him on a bed of donuts for sure.
Oh yeah, dude. As long as he's face down eating the donuts.
Yeah.
Dude, and guaranteed freaking Homer's not going to live as long as freaking Peter Griffin.
And
'Cause
and
the-
Homer will
Ooh,
probably
I don't know if you can say that. I don't know if you can say that for sure.
Diabetes, bro. He's just drinking and sucking down fucking donuts all day.
Yeah, but Peter's eating like 50 chicken fajitas, dude.
That's true.
Yeah. Peter Griffin, I would say, they're both pretty fucking unhealthy.
Dude, for sure.
But they're never going to die because they're not real.
Right.
Moving on. Moving on.
Moving
Yeah.
on.
Right around. From Everybody Loves
The
Raymond.
battle of the fucking Italians right here, huh?
Which is
Yeah,
silly.
keep going, keep going.
All right.
I didn't know who the fuck that was, to be honest. I was like, who the fuck is Tony Maselli? But I
Oh,
forgot it's
really?
fucking. Yeah, I remember now.
It was
Okay.
the boys.
Yeah, Angela.
Angela.
Ray Barone from Everybody Loves Raymond. Born October 9th, 1958, Raymond Albert Ray Barone is the titular and main character of Everybody Loves Raymond, and the show thus focuses with centrality on Ray. He's the husband of Deborah, the brother of Robert, Raymond, the father of Allie, Michael, and Jeffrey, and the obedient son of Frank and Mary. Okay? Now, fucking Tony Maselli, Tony Danza, a retired Major League Baseball player who relocates to Fairfield, Connecticut with his daughter Samantha Alyssa Milano,
Super hot.
to work as a live-in housekeeper for Angela Bauer, a divorced advertising executive with a young son, Jonathan. Okay. Here we go, boys. Who's the boss?
Can I just start off hot?
Please
Start
do
off-
it.
Proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the title. Everybody loves Raymond.
I
Yeah,
agree.
but who's the boss?
Everybody.
Oh, this mopey fucking. Oh yeah. I don't know.
No, he's not mopey.
He's not mopey, dude. That guy loves life.
Dude, and what kind of fucking brother is he, dude? Fucking his
Brother.
big, tall fucking. He doesn't fucking stick up for his brother when his fucking parents are favoring Raymond.
Well, I
Dude.
mean, talk about a sad sack. Robert Barone, that's the real sourpuss, you know.
Dude, Raymond's saving grace is Deborah.
I'm going to agree.
Straight up.
Deborah
Yeah.
smokes
Here's
that.
another argument,
Smoking hot.
guys. Here's another argument. When Steve Carell in 40-Year-Old Virgin, he's got a box full of porn. What does he choose to watch? Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh my god.
Dude, come on, brother. Hey, Major League fucking baseball player, brother. Raising a daughter, a beautiful daughter, may I add, by himself, dude. Okay? He's working at, he fucking played for the majors, okay? And what does he do to fucking raise his daughter? He throws his fucking pride to the side and he fucking works as a housekeeper. Just to
I love
fucking
that guy.
food
I
and a
love that man.
fucking house over his daughter's head.
I love that man.
Well, baseball didn't pay as well back then. You know, he missed out on a lot of money because of the era he was born in.
Exactly. But you know what? He did what he had to do to provide for his child. And you know
Told me,
what?
bro.
Does Ray Barone say Angela like Angela? No.
He doesn't.
Marty, I mean, Raymond does have his own quirks. Dude,
Kermit?
no, it's not Kermit. It's Ray. What's it called? His parents, dude.
What's going on, everybody?
No, that's Kermit the Frog is different than Raymond.
Raymond.
Oh, Raymond. His parents stole the show, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his parents.
Yeah, his dad was clutch.
His dad
was
is, you know, that's a really important point right there. Is like his own dad might be the better TV dad.
And I believe was he also was his dad the fucking dad in the Munsons
Monsters?
or Munsters? Yeah,
The Munsons? Roy E?
Hey, Ray.
Yes,
David.
sir.
Javi. Guess what? It's party time. And who comes up to the party? Fucking Tony Maselli. He's fucking sharing stories about how he was once on the road. That one time he played at at Fenway, and he fucking hit it out of the park, and then fucking went and banged this freaking chick that he saw, and it was just like so wild and crazy. And then old Ray Barone shows up to the party. Yeah, I don't know. You guys got some dip or I don't know. I'll be in the corner over here, you know. Come on.
Dude,
What did he do? What was his profession?
He's a
Sports
sportscaster.
Oh.
So they're kind of both
Yeah.
in sports.
Yeah, exactly. Ray talked about it. Tony was about it.
He lived it.
I know, but there's nothing sadder than like a washed up baseball player.
But
who's
he
now
wasn't
a housekeeper.
He made it a point to put that aside so he could do better for his daughter. I'm with Tony.
I'm with Tony all the way, baby.
Yeah, but as a like former major leaguer, you could get a way better job.
But Angela was hot.
Was she though?
Kinda. I mean, for her time.
They ended. Hey,
Got that like classic
together. They ended up together.
I know. So it's like a picture. It's like a happy ending thing,
Exactly.
which I'm all about.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm Ray Barone all the way.
Oh,
But as far as like Tony Danza, the human beings character, you know what he does now, dude?
What?
He's a fucking teacher. He's a teacher. He's like a high school teacher.
really?
Yeah.
Hey.
I'd take that class.
Hey, here goes the fucking goddamn. I'm about to drop a nuke on y'all. Okay? Did fucking Elton John write a song about Ray Barone?
Hold me close, young Tony Danza.
Exactly, dude. Count the headlights on the highway, brother. Okay? Boom.
I think it's also interesting that both of these guys. Wait a minute. Let me double check this before I say this. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Both of these guys played characters of their own name.
Yeah, their own first name.
Yeah. So it's like they show up to set and be like, pretend to be the guy who you are. Right? How many of these dads actually did that? Wait a minute.
Sometimes that's hard. To play the person who you really are is harder than playing a character.
None of them did. Oh, Tim Allen, Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Tim Allen.
Yeah.
And Peter Griffin.
That's true.
He's not real.
I know. I'm just joking. You cannot sway me against fucking Tony Maselli, dude. I feel like Tony's my dad. We don't have a mom. You know, we're in the trenches together. Okay. And I know that my dad, Tony fucking Maselli, will fucking do what he has to do to take care of.
I'm with that all the way 100%. I would want Tony as my father.
Yep. What say you guys? Are you going to be on the right side of history?
Everybody loves Raymond, dude.
Everybody.
Loves Raymond.
But do
Every
they?
fucking buddy.
Don't they?
That's presumptuous.
How can you question that? The show is everybody loves
But
Raymond.
that's so presumptuous. What are you going to tell me what I love? Don't tell me what I love.
I hate him.
You don't even know that. You don't even know how much you love him.
I can't stand him.
Back in my Hollywood days, I worked at Sony TV Pictures International, and I would read scripts of shows, American shows that were adapted for other countries. And I actually watched footage of a show called Everybody Loves Petya, which was based entirely on Everybody Loves Raymond, adapted for Russian culture. And there was like a whole episode that I had to read where like it just didn't translate because in Russia they didn't have a word for boxers. Comedy. Fucking comedy. They even look the same. They cast characters that look the same. Wild.
Cool. Okay. Awesome, dude.
Yeah. Long story short of that little anecdote, I'm better than you guys.
Well, you really blew
Just
the
kidding, I'm a
fucking
piece of
roof
shit.
off the house on that one.
Dude, what say you?
Are you guys going Barone?
You guys both going to Raymond?
All day.
Oh, God. Hey, Clady, we're we're debating what TV dad is better, and we need a tiebreaker. Who do you pick? Ray Barone from Everybody Loves Raymond, or Tony Maselli from Who's the Boss?
I'm going with
Do the right thing, Clay.
Tony Maselli.
Yeah, baby. Right on, Clady. Do you want to maybe give a little friggin' clue as to why? So he said that Ray Romano may be like the cooler person, but Tony was a much better father, which outweighs the cool factor.
I get
And
it.
there you have
baby.
it. And there you have it.
Boss.
Debatable.
No.
But
Well,
set
we
in stone.
debated it, and we
yeah, that's why that's what we do here, right? Just fucking feel like a fucking chicken coop in an earthquake, dude.
I'm happy.
Hey, and speaking of quality dad, Claby.
Claby, exactly. That's
Yep.
coming from the father of two.
Solid
Shout
man.
out.
All right, who do we got next?
Next up, we have the Honorable Philip Banks. Woo! Up against Dan Connor, which when I saw this lineup, my heart broke because this is, I feel like, I know that I said Carl Winslow was one of my favorite TV dads of all time.
Connor, dude.
Dan Connor and the Honorable Philip Banks are
This is
two
a tough
more
one.
father
This
figures.
is a fucking
Especially after I read the bios too, because it's going to be very apropos for today's times. Okay.
Yeah.
So Philip Banks, of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Philip Banks was the man who adopted Will and saved him from life on the streets, thus setting the storylines for the sitcom The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He was played by the late James Avery. Philip Banks is a lawyer who has defended many people against police brutality.
Wow.
Okay. Dan Connor is portrayed as an easygoing, loving family man. He tries not to argue with his wife Roseanne, often to decrease arguing conflict in his family. He is definitely a lot easier to get along with than Roseanne, and acts like a realistic and normal working class father.
Oh God.
This is tough, dude. I
gotta say, you gotta give extra bonus points to Philip Banks that he went above and beyond for a kid that wasn't even his own kid, and he showed up for him in a way that any child would hope for.
Yeah.
Totally.
And not only that, he fucking rose from the bottom to the top, dude. He fucking fought his way up as a lawyer and then eventually as a judge.
Yeah.
He didn't just like get that mansion in fucking Bel Air just for fucking, a hand-me-down from his pops. He fucking worked his ass off for that.
Yeah.
And he fucking did what was right and fought for people who needed it.
In the early 90s, no less.
In the early 90s.
You know what I mean? So he was a judge in like 92 in LA County, right?
Oh.
Which means that his legal career that means that his legal career likely started in like the 70s.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Philip Banks.
Remember he had the afro, dude?
Philip Banks, dude, no chump.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing his part for humanity.
Ray, I know this is hitting fucking hard right now, bro. What do you say, Papa?
Dude, Dan Connor is a fucking legend though, and he just seemed like he did the best that he could, and he was also like the rock of that family because Roseanne was fucking crazy, the sister was nuts, and freaking the kids or whatever. But I mean, I don't know.
Marked level of increase of like good dadness, But Dan Connor, man, there's like, they know, making something out of nothing. You know what I mean?
Dude. And also, you want to talk about theme songs? I mean, fuck, dude. We could easily all start the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, get through it without messing up any lyrics, and I know that for a fact.
Yeah, we don't
That's
need
very
to.
true.
In South Philadelphia.
Son of a bitch.
West Philadelphia.
I know, I'm just fucking with you guys.
Oh my god, yeah. See, this takes the cake right now as the fucking toughest, and it shouldn't be. But here, I'm gonna bring up a couple of points against old Philip Banks. Okay, his kids kind of fucking like pretentious and a little bit fucking like they don't really have a grasp on reality.
You know what though? I grew up more similarly to Philip Banks' kids, and I don't think we turned out so entitled. But hold on a minute, my housekeeper is here.
That was a joke, but it's very true.
That was good, dude.
Yeah, and
That was good.
but also, to be fair, right? The Connor kids are fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a motley crew.
Yeah. Is it?
But was that
real?
Dan's fault or was that Roseanne's fault?
Oh, I think it was Roseanne's fault.
Yeah.
That's a hot button issue.
Okay, so
But-
here we go. This is I'm gonna say, and this is and when I say this, it's almost like they both even each other out. It's like, who would I rather have as a dad? Probably fucking Dan Connor. Who's the better man and just a fucking class act? Philip Banks. So it's like, fuck.
Circumstance.
I don't know, man. You know
Yeah.
what? Ooh, I say I'll give my vote to Raymond. Whatever Ray picks, that's my vote.
Whew, I didn't want that. That's a lot of pressure.
You got it though, brother.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
Dan Connor,
Ray.
dude.
Ray,
I'm gonna say
sorry,
Dan
I
Connor.
didn't hear that. Whatever you say, I'm with you.
Dan Connor.
No, not. Yeah, I can't.
Except for that.
Yeah.
Anything but that. I'm gonna go Dan Connor, dude.
Okay, so there's 2 for Dan Connor.
Man, I feel like it's like wrong to have these guys seated against each other. Like,
They're both thick and they're both very passionate.
that was, you took the words out of my mouth, dude. Because you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's like a weight class issue, maybe. You know what I mean? Because like, if we had put, let's just say we had rearranged this, right? If we had put Mike Brady up against either one of these dads, they would have moved on to the next round. You know what I mean? If I don't know. If Danny Tanner had gone up against any of these guys, it wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
It would have been. He would have gotten trounced.
Yeah.
Right, Danny who?
I feel like you put anybody that's on a previous list against either of them and
Hold on.
Yeah,
I could say that pretty confidently.
I know. I feel like these are like the number 1 seeds. It's heartbreaking.
All right. I got.
I mean, here I'm gonna say Philip Banks. I'm second because like the bottom boys are on fucking Dan Connor.
Yeah, I'm Philip Banks too. I mean, just what he does for the community, what he stands for, not only as a father but for society. Gotta edge him. But I do have a question because I can't fully answer it. Who's funnier?
Dan Connor.
Dan Connor.
Dan Connor.
I do love a funny dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like Philip Banks was a little bit insecure and kind of ashamed of his thickness. Dan Connor's fucking
He owned it.
Yeah.
He
There's
owned it.
like the dance numbers.
Oh, dude.
Again, for me, it comes down to relatability again. It just does for me. Because of the whole dysfunction and stuff like that, and freaking Dan just being the kind of dad that I can envision actually having. Whereas, I couldn't imagine having, what's his name? Phil?
Yeah.
Just couldn't. It's beyond me.
Damn, dude. I'm sorry, Ray. I gotta go fucking Philip Banks on this, dude.
See, but I just got
Just thinking back
Turncoat.
to that episode where fucking Phil was there for Will, I would love that.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see that episode. So
that's
maybe
like the one, dude.
I know.
But then but I'm gonna say what Ray just said. Legit
tried.
switched me to Dan Connor though.
Whoa. Whoa. Fuck.
Whoa.
This is unprecedented in fucking bracket boys right here.
Yeah, dude.
Two switches in the same
Because
bracket?
because I mean, yeah, like Uncle Phil is like, I don't know. I feel like Dan Connor is like the dad that I want to be there.
Right.
I mean,
That's how I feel about it. That's during this whole thing, because don't get me wrong, dude. Phil is freaking amazing. He's amazing, and he's a great dad and everything like that. It's just beyond me fathoming. When I think about it, who would I want or could have as a dad, it's going to be Dan Connor for me.
I got a question. Was Hillary Uncle Phil's daughter?
Yes.
Hillary was a babe.
Yeah.
Hillary was a babe, but also kind of a dingbat.
Well, you know,
But so was Christina Applegate in freaking, Married with Children. Hot, but a dingbat.
Now, who was Dan Connor's kids? It was the daughter was fuck, I forget her name. And then there was
Steph,
daughter.
right?
And then did they have a son?
Yeah, it was DJ.
DJ.
DJ. Oh, DJ was a little shit, dude. I love DJ.
Darlene.
All right, we're just,
Becky.
I feel like we're just treading water here. I feel like does
Hey,
anyone
I
feel like
called the last tiebreaker. Let's get another tiebreaker.
I like the idea of
Yeah.
calling brothers.
We had-
But I would say both of my brothers aren't really up on this shit.
I don't have brothers.
You got a brother-in-law?
Isn't that?
Oh yeah, I got a brother-in-law.
Paul.
Yeah, I don't know if he watched the shows enough though.
Yeah,
Better call Paul.
nice. Is that a little foreshadowing?
Maybe.
I feel like I gotta find someone who like I know watched the shows.
Ooh, I have an idea.
Did you watch fucking Matters? Did you watch fucking? Did you watch the
Roseanne.
Prince of Bel-Air and Roseanne? All right. Out of those two dads, which
Nick.
would you rather have as your dad? Dan Connor? Dan Connor all the way.
Yeah, Dan Connor.
All the way.
Right here. You just had it. Tiebreaker.
Without a doubt.
Tiebreaker.
I have a slight problem with not having a person of color being able to
Oh
vote
my
on
God.
this.
Don't take it there. Don't
I
take
think
it
that's
there.
I think that's totally a relevant thing. I think that's a totally relevant thing, dude.
Yeah, no, I think it's a little suspect to have 5 white guys pick Dan Connor.
Well, maybe the other guy should have been cooler then.
And there you have it. And there you have it.
Damn, dude.
Wait, I got an idea for a tiebreaker.
We did just have
We
one.
just had one.
Hear me out, Ray.
Yes, sir.
Let's find out what your dad would say.
Oh my God. If you find him,
Pieces of shit.
you have his number?
God, I wish I did.
Damn, dude.
Dan Connor, dude.
I'm not pissed.
You are pissed.
I'm not pissed. I mean, dude, Dan Connor's fucking legendary, dude. Andy's fucking hilarious. Andy, dude.
Hey, I vote for my.
Huh?
You already voted for Dan Connor.
Ah,
You switching it around?
Again?
I don't know.
Dude, hold on. Hold on 1 second.
Got to edit this.
Hold on a second here.
Oh, you know I will. For 12
Who are you
fucking
saying?
hours.
Who are you saying, Rappy? Are you saying fucking Philip
Philip,
Banks?
dude.
Oh.
Philip, dude.
And here's the hard part about it. It's like freaking saying which one is better. And that's hard to fucking say, but it's all about how you feel personally.
Here we go. Here.
I just like that Philip is like a social justice fucking warrior, dude.
Oh my god.
Not
Hold
watching
on.
it.
Well, damn it, man, I'm glad you're here. Some business came up I gotta handle. So we're gonna have to put our trip on hold. You understand? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Just for a couple of weeks. I understand. Yeah. Maybe a little longer. Yeah, whatever. Look, I'll call you next week and we'll iron out the details. Okay? Yeah. It was great seeing you, son. You too, Lou.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's hard to watch.
Sorry, Will. You know what? Actually, this works out better for me. You know, the slimmies of summer come to class wearing next to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Will, it's all right to be angry. Hey, why should I be mad? I'm saying at least he said goodbye this time. I just wish I hadn't wasted my money buying this stupid present. I'm sorry. If there was something that I... Hey, you know what? You ain't got to do nothing. Hey, ain't like I'm still 5 years old, Ain't like I'm going to be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's daddy coming home, Who needs him? Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Hey, I got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I, Uncle Phil? Got through my first day without him, right? I learned how to drive. I learned how to shave. I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. To hell with him! I ain't need him then and I don't need him now. Will. You know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man?
Oof.
Yeah. That's a hitter.
And it's not his kid. I'm going Uncle
Phil, dude.
Yep. That one got me. Right here. Wait.
What are you saying now, boys?
I'm still staying true to what I said. I love that. I've never seen that episode, and I'll have to watch it in entirety, but I'm still staying to what I said before.
Okay. Chavi?
I'm going Uncle Phil, dude.
It's cool. It's cool,
Chavi?
man.
You already know, dude.
Ugh.
Uncle Phil, baby.
Why'd you have to play
I'm
that?
a little choked up right
I'm
now.
real emotional right now, Bubba.
The whole
Right?
mood just shifted, dude.
It did. It did.
You see that? That's fucking Uncle Phil right there, brother. May as well be Daddy Phil. Who we got in the
going?
deck? Oh, this is a big one.
Hank Hill versus Walter White.
Damn.
That's
Now let me read a little bit of a bio for you guys, in case you need it. Hank Hill. Hank Rutherford Hill, born April 19th, 1953. All these fathers seem to be born in the 50s. Is a fictional character and the main protagonist of the Fox animated television series King of the Hill. He lives in the fictional town of Arlen, Texas, with his family and works as the assistant manager of a local branch of Strickland Propane. Wife, Peggy Hill. Children, Bobby Hill. Okay. Now, let me find old Walter White. Walter Hartwell White, Sr., also known by his clandestine pseudonym Heisenberg, was an American chemist, teacher, drug trafficker, and mass murderer. He was a chemist and a former chemistry teacher in Albuquerque, New Mexico, who, after being diagnosed with stage 3A inoperable lung cancer, started manufacturing crystal methamphetamine to both pay for his treatments and provide for his family in the event of his passing.
Controversial figure, to say the least.
Dude.
Now, okay, go ahead. Start us off, Chavi.
Hank Hill, no questions.
Yeah.
Well, when you painted him with that kind of freaking when you painted him with that kind of brush, of course. I mean, what are you gonna want a freaking murderer meth fucking lab meth hooker as no, I get it. Trust me, I think I'm erring on your side on this one because I think you're going towards Walter White. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Look, can I paint him with a little bit of a different brush?
Please do.
This is a man with a fucking backbone. Okay? He don't take no fucking shit. He founded Gray Matter, okay? Which is a fucking now a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate. And you know what? His pride fucking took him out of the fucking running to even have an equal share in that. He then becomes a chemistry teacher, okay? Providing for his family. They have a nice little house in the suburbs of Albuquerque. He's a great family man. All of a sudden, fucking, he gets cancer. What does he do? He fucking puts the goddamn fucking fight in his own hands. He fucking gets Pinkman's little twink ass. Starts fucking cooking. Okay? Old Captain Cook. Ain't no need for no chili pea anymore, right?
Scante, baby. Primo
Exactly.
Scante.
Primo Scante. Okay? What now? He did all that for his fucking kids. What did Hank Hill do for his kids? Oh,
Just be a stand-up father.
Gonna make me some propane and fucking whatever the fuck. Right?
Oh, spot on.
Thank you, dude.
I think, you know what? If you gotta go intentions, reasons for doing what he did, sure, Walter White cares about his family. But the way he turns out,
it gets dark.
Can't
hey,
do
also, yeah, he did his fair share of fuckery with Pinkman. But when they were out in the desert, whose fucking brain got him out of there? Hey, Mr. White. Hey, science, bitch.
Yeah,
right?
but
Money,
also,
bitch.
he was a father figure for Jesse Pinkman, and what did he do? He destroyed that guy's life. He murdered his girlfriend. He fucking
did not murder his girlfriend.
Sure did.
No, he just didn't save her.
The same thing, dude. Same thing. If a
first of
doctor
all,
did that, it'd be murder.
Do you know how hard it would be to run those Bunsen burners without this sweet, crystal clear flame provided by propane? And I don't know if you know anything about how to hook up a Bunsen burner to a propane tank. We know who doesn't need to have any Google or newfangled technology to help you out.
Hank Hill.
Oh, guess what? Neither does Walter White, because Walter White knows every single fucking goddamn element in that fucking propane, even better than fucking Hank Hill.
Where's he gonna get the propane from?
He just used map gas.
No.
Yeah.
His propane. He's making meth.
Yeah.
Exactly. Dude, he's a fucking goddamn genius, brother. He knows everything about fucking chemistry, dude.
Yeah, but I don't think you do though, bro.
But would you want your father?
Oh, making millions for me and fucking willing to lay his life on the line? Goddamn right I would.
No.
Because I don't like Hank Hill at all, so I'm gonna go by default to Walter White. But still,
oh, you guys aren't even thinking about the dang old consequences of having a drug dealer from a dad. Because you have a drug dealer.
That means I don't have to go far to get my shit.
Yeah, man. No, man. Dang,
you know how fucked up he left his
like,
family?
oh, well, man, we got a dang old.
Well played, sir.
I want my dad to show up to my football game. We can't because he's all locked up in some kind of drug ring. You know, man. This is like hell, unfortunate. And I think like the ramifications of having a dad like that is gonna freaking do more harm than good, man. I gotta go with Hank Hill.
Is a backwoods fucking racist.
Whoa, no, he's not.
I think he might be.
I think he could be.
His dad is hella racist.
Right?
Dude, Walter White, like, for all he does, he still kind of destroys his family, and no amount of money can make up for what he did to them.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
What do you leave him with? Money.
Millions.
Ugh.
Millions.
Okay, I feel like
He
you
killed.
cannot
Didn't he kill his
deny-
brother-in-law?
Yeah.
No, the white supremacist group did it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, things are not looking good for Walter White as far as being a father. Yes, did he do freaking what he had to do to help his family monetarily? But David's kind of got a point. It kind of tore everybody apart in so doing.
If you're being truly honest with yourself, let's look at the two worst dads on this list, Peter Griffin and Homer Simpson. As shitty as those guys are as dads, I'd take either of them any day over Walter White.
Oh,
You know?
forego the millions upon millions?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not all about money.
It's not about
That's a
money, dude.
freaking meth cooking murderer.
Yeah.
Like
I got
the likelihood of like any other member of my family dying or being taken hostage as a result.
What did Jerry Maguire say? Show me the money. Right?
Jerry Maguire's not.
He was a shitty dude. He was not the best guy.
Yeah, Jerry Maguire's like just some dude.
Well, you know what? You had me at hello, brother. Okay.
As much as I love Heisenberg and the whole thing, still shitty pops, dude.
Yeah, not a good dad.
Now that I think about it,
I mean,
I don't think he doesn't love his son.
he's very misguided, and his pride will fucking get in the way of
I can't believe
I would
have
say-
to vote for Hank Hill.
In fact, if it wasn't for his pride, he could have foregoed all that meth making and fucking, could have been pretty rich with fucking gray matter.
for what it's worth, Walter White is the most badass dad on this list. He's the arguably part of one of the best TV shows of all time when it comes to quality and storytelling, but not a good dad, dude.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, he's not
Dude.
doing it for his family. He's doing it
Yeah,
for
but he
himself.
loved his
ego.
kids, dude.
He did, but
His kids loved him until they found out about it, and they still love him.
but
Look,
that's
I
the
know,
thing. He's a liar. He's a liar.
Hank
Yeah.
Hill, dude.
You
I'm
gotta
sorry.
be such a bitch.
Hank Hill's a good
His
dad.
mom
man.
was
Hank
fucking
Hill is a
trying to
really good dad
when his mom
and
was trying to
husband.
get him away from Walt Jr., right? When he was trying to get him away from his dad, when she was trying to get him away from his dad, what did he say? Mom, why you gotta be such a bitch, right?
Hey! I think this is the point that will just fucking take it all. Did any other family members, wife and kids on this list, do everything in their power to completely change their name and identity to be in no way associated with their former
Good point.
patriarch?
I feel like that's a pretty good measure of whether or not they're a good dad.
All right, all right. I'm going fucking fine. Fuck it. I'll go Hank Hill.
You have to.
Shouldn't have even been this hard to convince you. I gotta be honest, dude.
You know what?
You
I
are
thought
on the wrong side of history, my friend.
I thought in the beginning that I was going to go with Walter White, but because I like the character, but just as a father figure, and no, you can't with any good conscience say you would want Walter White as your father.
All right,
If you
fair
go
enough.
back and watch like any episode of King of the Hill, which I gotta be honest, like I would not want to watch King of the Hill.
What?
I'm not a fan. But
It's a great show, man.
Hey, can we put it to a vote? 'Cause I got to take a dump, dude.
Oh boy.
We gotta have to take a quick little intermission.
All right.
So
Hank
Hank
Hill.
Hill.
Okay.
Hank?
Hank
Hill.
Hill.
Alrighty.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
I'm a gator.
Rawr, bro. I'm a fucking gator wrangler, dude. I'll jump in that bayou and fucking put you in a figure 4 head dog doggy.
Wish you would. You threatened me with a good time. Where's everybody at? Where's Chad at?
I don't know. David said that he's got a bang. And Chad said that his hiney cheeks are pumped.
Oh, there he is. Look at that pimp. That's fucking sick. Like this?
Yeah, you hot shit.
Little tail.
Oh, shake your tail, Bevel.
Oh, Pharrell. Yeah. That's what we were saying. He got that Pharrell hat on.
It goes, baby.
And there it goes.
And we back.
And there it goes.